Alright guys, here we go. This is my gameplay using Dez's championship winning scheme, and in honor of Dez, I'm playing as the Cowboys. Personally, not a big Cowboys fan myself, but his favorite team is the Cowboys. He played as the Cowboys, well, at least he had Cowboys uniforms in his tournament run, so we're using the Cowboys. And we're going against someone named Fried Chicken who's using the Jets. And just like in the other gameplay videos, there are 3 rules, guys. Rule number 1 is I can only use the plays that we broke down in the video breaking down Dez's offense. So that's 6 plays plus his 1 run play that he would sometimes audible into out of stack by flex. The second rule is, if I call a play real quick. The second rule is that I have to gain positive yards with every single play at least once, okay? I can't ignore any plays or call a play and then just go backwards with it. I have to gain positive yards with every single play at least once. And the third rule that I actually broke in the first game when I was doing the Josh Allen Dream Scheme gameplay is I cannot call any plays twice in a row. So each play has to be different than the previous play. Those are the rules for the gameplay, and of course we're on defense first, so we're not going to be seeing the offense for a second anyway, but when we're on offense, those are going to be the rules. So, like last time, I'm running $3-2. It's the best defense in the game, guys. It really is. It is just... I mean, nickel over is good too, but $3-2 just gives people such insane problems. And it looks like my opponent is punting. $3-2 ebook is on sprucegoose.gg if anyone's interested. But right now, we're focused on getting this ball back and running Dez's championship winning scheme. I'm just going to go ahead and fair catch this. And just like last time, guys, I have a custom offensive playbook. It would not let me remove gun Y after trio weak. We're going to ignore that. But besides that, it's just the plays that he called. Like I said, there is the inside zone that he would audible into sometimes. But we're going to start off, I think, with just bench. Just stock bench. Because that's one of the best plays in the entire game. And I don't know if my opponent is in man or zone coverage, but if he's in man coverage, then both these corner routes should be cooking him pretty well. And it looks like he's thinking, can't really tell what we're in right now, but I'm just going to kind of quick snap this and probably read this left side and look at the separation on the corner route. Beautiful route from CeeDee Lamb. Guys, I will say that playing with the Cowboys and Dak Prescott, you don't have a velocity ability. There's no set feet lead or pass lead elite. So it makes the ball really float in the air. That makes it really, really tough. But we're going to do our best anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do a little swing route on the running back, Ezekiel Elliott. I don't have the ability to put him on the flat route that Dez was using, but have a nice little check down to Zeke, and we are down to the 28-yard line. So far, so good. Let's do some Y curl. And we can definitely not do the exact setup that Dez used because he did, let me pull up the setup on my other screen, make sure I have it right. It's tough to remember these things sometimes. But yeah, when he did it, he was doing a corner route from that point man in the bunch. I just don't have the ability to do that because we don't have Howard Master or anything. So we'll just go ahead and do this right here. And it looks like the wheel route is going to be open right away. Hey, we'll take free yards to Zeke. And so far, so good. It turns out that maybe Dez was really onto something with this championship-winning scheme, I'm just going to call the inside zone. Oh, we should actually do some audibling around as well, just like he did. But to start things off, I just want to kind of get comfortable with the plays. Oh, wow, we actually got no yards with Zeke on that, so we're going to have to come back to that one. And I think that for when we only need a yard, let's do the single back deuce close setup, okay? I know this is typically like a red zone play, but we're in the red zone. It's more of like a goal line play, but we're going to do it here anyway. And so we motion over the tight end and then motion him back, and I have him on the wheel route now. Beautiful. So now we're just going to kind of read both of these wheel routes, and if neither of those are open, we're going to read the in route over the middle. And that, okay, whew, thank goodness. Let's go. Look at Ferguson. I don't know who Ferguson is, but let's go. We'll take it. If we had a set feet lead, that ball would have got there so much faster, but we don't have a set feet lead, so I was like, I couldn't tell if the ball was going to get there in time, but it did. What a nice setup. That's such a creative route combo, guys, to have. Again, like, you can't naturally put the tight end on a wheel. Hopefully you guys saw in the main channel video how you have to actually motion him over to fullback to put him on that wheel route, and then you put him back, and you get this super nice wheel route from the tight end position. So that's really cool. I'm going to try and do that in some of my other formations. I'm going to go ahead and man up the linebacker. It's Barr. So where's Parsons? Good job, Diggs. Let's go, baby. Good stop from Diggs. He gave up a curl route earlier, but he made that. And okay, we are back on offense. And so, again, Y-Off Trio Week is not part of the scheme. Let's do this. Let's audible from Gun Bunch into the run in Stack Y Flex, just like Dez did. So Stack Y Flex, inside zone. And the moment we're set, I'm just spamming A to try and snap this ball. And we'll go ahead and hike it. And, ooh, there was a little bit of a running lane. At least we got positive yards with it. And so, do we actually already have positive yards? No, we haven't called all the plays yet. We have to call fade out in Stack Y Flex, so let's call that. And what was the adjustment? It was just a wheel route, right? It was just a wheel route from the running back here, and everything else was exactly the same. And so I'm going to kind of just look at, well, there's the wheel route again. We've been getting crazy yards on the wheel. Little stop and go with Elliott. Let's go! Oh my gosh, we had one broken tackle away from that being a huge touchdown. We have been making a living this game. Oh, and he's out of there already. All right, well, we can't end on that one. I don't think I even called Saints in yet because we only got 2 drives in. So let's run another one, and we'll make sure we call Saints in the very first play. All right, guys, so this time we are playing Crash Course, who is using the Kansas City Chiefs. Probably the best team in regs, or one of the best teams in regs. And I am tired of playing defense first, so just like I did in the Josh Allen Dream Scheme video, I'm just going to give this guy an opening kickoff touchdown, man. I'm not going to make you guys sit through another drive of defense. So this guy, congrats, dude. You get some free points. All right, so we gave this guy an opening kickoff touchdown. He decided to go for 2, did not get it. And now we are on offense, and we have to run Saints in, or in this case, it's called Chargers in, but it's the same play. And so our adjustments, just like we saw in the video, are we're going to take our slot receiver and put him on a streak. We're going to put our tight end on a slant. And we're going to motion block Gallup right here. And I'm going to be reading the slant first, followed by the running back on that in route. And then that is not great separation, but we'll take it. So that's where having a short and elite will make a big difference, guys. To where if that's a fast tight end with short and elite, he's going to get crazy separation. Right there, we kind of had to click on and come back to the ball a little bit, but it still works. And now let's go back to bench, one of our favorite man-beating plays. And he's going to give us a little out route to, who is Brown? I don't know the Cowboys receivers that well, I guess. I know CeeDee Lamb, and that's about it. But whoever that was, nice catch by Brown. Let's run some Y curl. And just like last time, I think we're going to have to just do, what we do? Just a streak on the RB receiver because... wait, what is the setup for this? Yeah, we just did a streak and a slant. That's what it was. And then we motion B out, do the smart routed out route. There we go. Perfect. And I actually would like to... Oh, he's going to give us the wheel route. People just don't guard... Look at Zeke. Oh, my God. People just don't guard running backs. Guys, if you take anything away from this video, just guard the running back, you know? Guard the running back. Let's call Ravens Trail. Look how easy it is. Or... if you're playing online and you're struggling, start throwing to your running back more because people just leave the running backs wide open. And now, oh, we had stuff open, but I'm a little concerned, again, without having a passing ability like a set feet lead or something. I'm just a little sketched out attempting some of these throws into tight windows. I'm just so used to passing a set feet lead that I'm like, I'm not sure if I can fit that in there. And so... better safe than sorry. This time, though, we can go to the tight end over the middle. And Dalton Schultz is down inside the 5-yard line. Beautiful. And if we're down here, guys, there's really only one thing to run. We got to go to single back deuce close. We got to run Dez's red zone setup or his goal line passing setup. So we got the running back on the wheel route. Let's go ahead and motion over this guy. We'll do the smart route in route on the other tight end. So get the wheel route on. There we go. And then make sure we get our streaks on both the outside guys. And so I can't really tell what he is running here. It's too easy, man. It's too easy. Guys, I am literally going to start using this in my online games and on stream, all of that. That is just too good, especially in man coverage there. There's kind of a natural pick from the receiver on the streak and his cornerback and man coverage on him. There was just a natural pick that allowed that tight end wheel route to get completely open. So... I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that, man. And so this time, do we want to... Well, we'll play a drive of defense. This, I don't know. I think we should have the ball pretty quickly. Oh, my... They need a fix. I am pressing Y. If you're on PlayStation, that means I'm pressing triangle. I am pressing it, and nothing's happening, man. Whatever. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Oh, my goodness. Little things that just make you frustrated with this game. This game could be so good, but there's so many little issues with the game, and having your player just not animate when you're trying to go for a pick, that's definitely one of them. Let's go ahead and fair catch with Mr. Turpin here, and we'll get back at it on offense. And so what do we want to call? Let's do another gun bunch, audible into the inside zone and gun stack Y flex, and we'll see if we can bust off a decent run, because we really haven't had any of those so far. He does not have inside stuff on Chris Jones, so we're good. And look at this running lane. Okay, that's nice. That's like, what, a 12-yard gain? That's pretty solid. That's the best run we've had so far in these games. What do we want to run next? Let's go ahead and run some Chargers in once again, some Saints in. And so this is flipped compared to how Dez ran it, but we'll still have all the same adjustments. This time it'll be CeeDee Lamb on the slant, so he might get a little bit more separation than what we saw last time. And I'll just go ahead. Hey, actually, good user rush from him. He was able to hit me before we got the ball off, so, gotta give him props. Solid defensive play. And running back wasn't super open, but, it was going to be a safe check down. But that's okay. Let's see what we got over here. Looks like B is going to be wide open on the out route. Michael Gallup, turn on the wheels. Are we gone with Gallup? I'll try to do a little stop and go. Puts us on the 9-yard line. And we could go to the single back dudes close setup, but let's see if we can get a little bit closer or even score without it. And if we don't score without it, then we'll just go to that setup because it is such a good setup. But let's do this right here. I'd really like to hit Lamb on this, it's like a slant streak or just like a seam route. With set feet lead or without set feet lead, I just don't know if I can, but we're going to look at that first. That's going to be my first read is X on whatever route you want to call it, the slant streak. And if that's open, we're going to go for it. It might be a little bit hairy of a throw without a velocity ability, but we're going to give it a shot. Again, only if it's open. We're not just going to blindly throw it because his user's also over there on the line, so we don't want to throw a dumb pick to him. And we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay. I thought RB was the one slanting inside. RB was actually on a streak and got pressed so far inside that I forgot he was on a streak, and it worked out for us, Sometimes things just work out for you. I want to go back and watch that replay. He was so far inside. I don't know. It worked out. It worked out. We're going to go ahead and give this guy another kickoff return touchdown because I want to play more offense, man. It's been fairly easy so far, so he'll take this back. I'm going to go back to Chargers in. I feel like we haven't really gotten that great of a rep on Chargers in so far. Or Saints in, whatever we want to call it. And so let's just give it one more shot right here. It's a good setup. Last time he got us with the user rush, and so we'll see what happens this time. Got the motion block off. And I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I threw a pick, I think. Oh, my God, that's on me, guys. Oh, my gosh. That was not a good read from me. I was just I was tired of just taking the checkdowns every time. I was like, you guys probably didn't tune into this video, just watch me throw checkdowns over and over. I was like, I want to try and air it out. And did that. All right, boys. You know what? This is good. This is good. We got to have a little bit of conflict for the video, Got to keep things interesting. Oh, the running back was covered late, but he got no offensive yards. He's probably going to kick his 3 right here. And so this guy is going to have a lead on us. Granted, we did give him 13 of his points, but he's going to have a lead on us. So we actually have to kind of focus up and put together a good drive. We're going to take our checkdowns. Just take the easy throws, guys. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't overcomplicate things. Nice little pass to Elliott right there for 10 yards. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Let's run some bench. One of the best plays in the game. I'd really like to hit Lamb again if he gives it to us. But, oh, I'm going to throw it away. So he's user rushing, and it's actually, like, slightly effective. So that was, you know, unexpected, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Let's run wide curl. I'm just going to flip it so that the bunch is on the wide side of the field. But we'll run our same setup that we've been running for a while. Just motion out Lamb. Get a little streak that we hit on the touchdown somehow. And this time, he's user rushing very effectively, and I'm just not hitting the open guys. Wow, okay. No, this is good. This is good. This is, you know, sit up in the chair a little bit and actually have to try a little bit. So let's sit up in the chair. I'm going to flip this so that we get the posts on the wide side of the field. Throw the wheel route on. He's just user rushing off that left side. He's just giving us all these yards with the running back. You know, it's just... It's not a sustainable strategy. Let's run some trail. And this is another one, guys, where with these routes over the middle, we got to be a little bit careful. This is one that we could definitely screw up and throw too much into traffic if we're not careful. But there we go. Gallop. Oh my gosh, guys, that's a perfect example of, like, with set feet lead, that's an easy throw to make. And then without set feet lead, it becomes really, really sketchy. And so that's why I encourage everybody. That could have been picked because it took the ball so long to get there. It's why I encourage everybody. If you're in MUT, you better have set feet lead or pass feet lead on your quarterback. And if you play regs, I really think you should only be using one of the 7 teams that have a quarterback that gets one of those abilities. And so that would be the Chargers, Bucks, Bengals, Rams, Packers. Oh, I'm missing some. All right, we'll come back to this. Oh, he's off sides, but let's take this. Is there 4 pass feet elite guys? Herbert on the Chargers. I don't know. I'll put it in the video after. I'll fix it in the edit. Nice little pass to Zeke. We're down inside the 5. Beautiful. Now let's go back to our favorite setup and single back deuce close. He hasn't stopped it yet. Go ahead and motion. Oh, I'm on chew clock. Okay, we're gonna have to call a timeout. That's what I get for being on chew clock, is there's just no way there's enough time for making all those adjustments. It's actually pretty impressive that Dez was running this setup in an actual game where literally every single person has to get hot routed. It is not easy to get that many adjustments off, especially in MUT where it's only a 30-second play clock, and it seems like it runs half your time off the clock every time you come out. So let's go ahead and just smart route A right here. I actually kind of like it not smart route. We'll go ahead and do this on the normal in route. Let's go ahead and snap this. A little tight, but we'll take it. And if I had waited just a tad longer, maybe he would have separated from that linebacker a little bit better. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and do the gun bunch audible into stack Y off. Or not stack Y off, stack Y flex. And if we do that, audible over to inside zone right here. What? It took like 3 attempts. It must be some momentum thing. That was super weird. Chris Jones has goal line stuff. I didn't double team him, and we got in there anyway. You did see I should double team Chris Jones. He actually came right through and almost blew us up in the backfield. It's essentially just inside stuff, but it only activates on the goal line, which I believe means inside the 5-yard line. And so next time we run the ball inside the 5, we will be double teaming right there. So I'm thinking fade out again. I just really like fade out. Like when I saw that setup, man, I was like, I want that in my scheme. I love this right side so much. And it looks like right here, we can throw to A. And boy, that ball floats in the air so long, man. But fortunately, it was so open that it didn't matter. Now we're back to trail with more sketchy routes over the middle, but that's okay. It looks like he's going to give us the drag. Easy to Brown. We are down at the 37-yard line, already in field goal range just on 2 plays. So great start to this drive. Let's run some Y curl. And I'm really missing having that corner route with Hot Route Master, but this setup's still been pretty good without it. Let's get Dalton Schultz on this slant route, and let's go ahead and read this. We'll take the wheel route to Zeke. Should we have Tony Pollard in there? Tony Pollard's kind of like the starter now, right? Zeke's kind of like fallen off. Wonder if we should get Tony Pollard in there instead. We'll keep Zeke. I think that in Madden terms, Zeke is probably still the better player. But once again, let's get CeeDee Lamb on this slant route. Let's motion block Brown. Let's see what we've got right here. Wide open on the slant. Put a little juke on. Okay, a little... I felt like it was a little late on the juke, but okay. Like, I feel like it didn't register when I actually did it, but we'll take it. 7-yard line. We're going to do the same thing as last time, guys. We're going to run the ball. Or it's not the same thing as last time, but we're going to try and get a little bit closer. And then we'll go ahead and run the single back deuce close setup. Get this inside zone. Zeke! Let's go, Zeke. Come on. Great drive all around. And I'm thinking that we're going to go for 2. Try and make this a 6-point game. And we just got to figure out which way. Okay. So when you're perfectly in the center, the running back will wheel to the right, is what we just learned right there. Let's motion him back over. Is the in route too deep? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Look at that. Dude, that's so good, guys. I said it before. I'm saying it again. That is going to be in my games going forward. Like, I am using that. I'm stealing that from Dez. It is too good not to be using it. I'm done with all that nonsense we had to deal with last drive about Van Der Esch not being able to catch something above his head. That's a jet touch pass. Oh, it faked me out. Okay. All right, there we go. If we didn't come in, that running back was possibly going to burn me over the top, but that play is just not good. That fake jet halfback seam. I'd like it to be good. It's a fun play, but the issue is, like, it takes so long to get out of the play action animation and actually be able to, like, pass it. Oh, what? Okay, timeout. EA, if you're watching this, you're definitely not watching this, but if you're watching this, we don't want coach suggestions on 4th down, man. Just keep me in the same menu on all 4 downs. Don't take me to coach suggestions unless I specifically ask or try to go to coach suggestions, okay, man? That's all I ask. Make a play. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stop. All right, let's put this game away right here. And we're going to do it with none other than Bench. Did we get sacked on this last time? Can't remember what we did on this. But he's blitzing off the edge. We have a nice little hot read to the out route. Look at Brown making plays, dude. I don't know how that happened. I actually have no clue how that happened. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do the bunch to inside zone audible. And this time we don't have any momentum against us. Hey, guys, we have to double team the goal line stuff, which we did not do before. This time he didn't blow us up, but I kind of ran right into him. I was trying to read that running lane, and it just, it wasn't quite where I thought it was going to be. But that's okay. We're on the 1-yard line. Single back deuce close. And you guys already know. And he's in goal line again, which... Oh, hey, you see that adjustment? He slid his guy outside. He's maybe expecting it. He's usering. You see him moving? I think that's the user out there. It is. But, okay. Whew. For a second, I thought Dak missed that throw. No, but we were good. And now we can go for 2. But that was our... Ooh, that was our 2-point play. That was our 2-point play, boys. But we're going to go for it. I'm going to run trail. We're on trail and see what happens. Yeah, you guys, you could see it was his user because of the way the guy was moving around. Hopefully everyone picked up on that. Let's see what we've got here. Dak, you completely missed that. Why does it say Deadeye? A was unguarded. Why does it say Deadeye if the throw is going to miss? I don't understand. Oh, man, I'm getting so frustrated. Come on, catch the ball. Thank you, Hooker. Thank you. All right, we'll go down and play some offense, but that should just about put the game away. And GG's to Crash Course 335. And so, guys, that is the Dez championship winning scheme. No, I'm not going to friendly quit. Don't ever be that guy. If you're that guy online, guys, rethink life. You lost fair and square. Just concede like a man. There you go. Good job, Crash Course. Guys, that is the Dez championship winning scheme. We had one small hiccup with the interception. How would I rate my last match? Oh, when you try to click up and down, it makes you scroll like 3 at a time. I'm gonna just very poor because of how poor that menu is. Anyway, guys, that is the Dez championship winning scheme using just the plays that he ran in his tournament run. There's some really, really awesome concepts in there, especially that single back deuce close concept with the tight end on the wheel route. after you motion out to fullback and motion back. I'm going to be stealing that from my games. You guys might want to consider using that as well. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the scheme, what you think of Dez's tournament run. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.